Hello, so I'm back with this one. I'm gonna do the return of Sunders. The return of Sunders is my daily routine, and it's like return of Sunders returns energy back to wherever it came from. So it's like whatever the energy, whatever people are doing, I can never prove it. I will never be able to prove who is doing negative energy work. I will never know. Everyone will lie. They will lie to you. I'm not doing anything. Oh my God, why would you say something like that? And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. They can deny it. But when you decide to do a return asunder, the energy is going to go back to them. And then all these weird supernatural things start happening to them. A series of unfortunate events starts happening to them. And then that's how you know who did the work. Because if you didn't do anything negative, nothing negative would be happening to you. But when everything negative starts happening to these people, it's because they're doing negative things. That's why it's happening to them. Black magic causes mental insanity, makes people go crazy. They go crazy because what they're doing, by doing black magic, they're trying to control a situation. They're trying to manipulate a situation. And they think that you don't know that they're trying to manipulate the situation. Once you know where the work is coming from, it stops working. Once you do a return asunder, it's gonna return the energy back to whoever did it. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go mentally insane. They're gonna go. Something's gonna be wrong with them. You won't be able to explain it. You won't understand why. It can cause sickness. It can cause death. It causes accidents. It just causes supernatural things to happen in their life. That is not your problem. That's not my problem. Whatever they go through in life, that's not my problem. Like, I don't play in black magic. That's why nothing happens to me. Everything is the same. Nothing happens. I spray. I use this splash. I use this splash. This splash is what it cuts black magic. It just gets rid of it. It cuts away all negative energies. It's just away from you. Nothing is gonna affect you, and it's just like, why is nothing working? It's I protect myself. Hello. I shower with the sulfur soap. Sulfur soap also helps, but I use salt. I have regular salt in the bathroom. I use eggshells in the bathroom. It's just to cleanse and to remove the negative energies, and the eggshells keeps me in a protective bubble. It's Sorry, I'm just looking at my hair. The return asunder is very simple to do. You make a return asunder. I don't think they sell return asunders. I haven't seen it, and then if I see it, it's like overpriced, and I'm like, you could do it yourself. A return asunder, the cheapest candle to get is a tea light. It's a tea light. You can get a tea light and you make it a return asunder. How do you make it a return asunder? Is by carving in it. You carve in it three words: return to sender. Once you carve that in there, return, the first word, return, RETURN, that's the first word. The second word is to, TO, and the third word is sender, SENDER. That's it. That's a return asunder. You made a return asunder. You don't need the black salt. You don't need anything. All you needed to do was take that little bit of time to carve in it, return asunder. That's it. You have a return asunder. The energy's going back to whoever's putting it out there. I've been putting black salt on it continuously, faithfully, all the time, because I know it's gonna destroy whatever evil they're doing. Black salt burns, it banishes, it repels, it destroys, it demolishes negative energy work, you know. But a return asunder, you don't even need the black salt. I put it, that's like overkill. But I put it because it's like I don't care what happens to these people. But you don't need to use black salt. Like you could just use the candle as so, and you light it and you give it the command of a return asunder. So it's like, what do you want it to do? I want it to be a return asunder. I want all the energy to go back to whoever's putting it out there. And it's just like, you know, I just want it to go back to whoever is doing the work. Bad things happen to whoever's doing the negative work. That's why bad things happen. A series of unfortunate events happens to the people doing the negative work. And it's like, nothing ever happens to me because I don't do negative work. And it's like, I don't know, they're not getting it. They still do negative work. So I still do return to senders. And the energy just goes back to them. Like, whatever they do, it just goes back to them. You don't need a whole bunch of candles. One is enough. One is enough. And, you know, that's it. It's a return to sender. Return to sender. It's going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. And it's going to hurt them. Yeah. Leave it love. Bye.